Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Pro Cycling Manager 2015, where we are playing Pro Cyclist mode still. Yeah, let's just get to it. We are the current race leader, and we have apparently also current second place. I didn't even know we had this guy on our team. Yay! Clueless! Yay! Basically, we have all possible jerseys on one guy, and that guy is me. I'm the best! I don't remember which Mario Kart 64 character said it. I think it's Toad.
Greetings to all. It's going to be a monotonous day when it comes to the terrain, but at least the teams with sprinters won't be complaining. And, of course, those opportunists with a bit of daring won't make their life easy.
Right, so since I'm the leader, I'll start in front of the peloton, and since I'm starting in front of the peloton, I don't need to... what's the word? Positioning! Don't need to do the positioning. Also, since I'm the leader, I am in not too good of a position to actually go into the breakaway, so yeah. I'm still trying to do the average of 11 or more victories per season, so these 2 wins I got in the last episode is really good for. To quote Triple H, it's what's best for business. Really. Anywho, this is of course recorded immediately after the previous one. Yeah. Well, not much more to say than that. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying the series, even though you do know that you should be aware by now that it's coming to an end. Although, with the current pace, I would suspect it ends around New Year's. That's a guesstimate. Actually, it's not even a guesstimate, it's just a guess. Every other day, there's at least that many episodes left. So it's so many days. And it's... yeah, I'm just thinking out loud, and it's not... it's going to last into next year, probably, most likely. So that's good news, I guess. And you'll hear me, I'm going to end this after this season, blah blah blah, for 2-3 months. Really? Mid to late October till maybe in February, although I don't think so. I mean, I'm trying to keep the schedule for, not my video uploads, but the race schedule for this a bit a secret to make it a bit more interesting. Although it... another reason I'm keeping it secret is to make sure that there are possibly some surprises, even though there shouldn't be any. And I'm trying to make sure that the fitness levels, of course, are planned, so I should, in fact, after this episode recording, go and check on that to see if it's up for the task when it comes to the final, or the next few months, really. Okay. Leader Jersey charge! Good luck trying to catch me. You gave me a gap. You're going to catch me, right?
In the end, he found the
I thought
resources
that
to
was the
get
finish
this
line.
win.
Oh well. Man, you guys are really making it easy for me. I'm not complaining. Just pointing out. Also, I am team, or team
And
IAM, or
just in
whatever
case
it's
you
called.
missed them, here are the
IAM.
race highlights.
A lot of top 10 placements this race. Citos is the name of the team, but what used to be IAM. Yeah. To be honest, I don't remember much of what I actually planned to race throughout the season anyways. I remember 3 races, and that's about it, really. Yeah, well. I'm starting to wonder, all the races without, in this race without climber points, it would make sense to have some 4 category climbs in this one, for example. Maybe put one here, and maybe one here, or something like that.
Greetings to all. Today's terrain is fairly level, so it's ideal ground for those who are good on the flat.
Also, it do look quite similar to the previous profile, to be honest. Maybe that's because I don't have it in the stage file or something, I don't know. Well, at least it's not identical to Milan San Remo, which... Yeah, this is suspicious. I think all the stages are similar. Yeah. I don't know if that's the case in real life in this race. Or if it's because of the lack of extra files, but we'll see. Yeah, so this is great, right? I don't really know what to say, which is one of the reasons I'm actually trapping down on this series, or phasing it out, really. Yeah. This is the one that should go live on Tuesday. Yeah. Should go live almost exactly 1 week after it was recorded. Yay! Planning! Should record one more today. Just to keep myself a bit ahead. Although since I stopped going to Tuesday classes, it's not that big of a deal. Didn't stop because I'm not interested in the class, even though I'm not interested in the class. I stopped because the guys delivering the lectures weren't good. at passing on the knowledge, which is not ideal if your job, or part of your job, is to pass on knowledge. One of the lecturers seemed to be more interested in trying to be cool and funny than actually presenting and teaching the class in a proper fashion. I'm not saying he doesn't know his stuff, because I think it does. It's just the mixture of the stuff and his way of presenting it does not mesh well with my preferred method of learning. Meaning I get more out of 30 minutes reading than I get out of 2 hours of lectures. And that is a lot. Again, I'm not saying that the guy is bad, it's just that his teaching style and my way of learning does not mesh. It's not a good mix, really. Oh, I forgot to do this.
And the final sprint is off. Who's going to be the first to the line today? Falling behind. A team leader is falling behind. A great victory. He really handled the breakaway well.
I was too busy complaining about the teacher that I didn't pay attention. Typical me stuff. Man, I really hope there's a cheap, good hard drive available. At this point, I'm afraid to install new games because I'm afraid that I won't have the disk space in the future. Yeah, well, to the race results. Did I lose any time? No, I managed to close the gap, that's good. I have roughly 2-minute lead. Time to see. This is going to be the last race of the episode. Time to see if it's the same profile. I certainly hope it's not the same profile. Pretty sure it is, though. Can I do it here? Click there, right? Well, that sucks. Yeah. Oh well. Not much I can do about that, really. All the profiles are the same. It's the exact same race over and over and over and over again. If that's... I'm going to take a look, and if that's the case for example, Tour de France, then it's no point in racing in the future anymore, really, if that's the case for Tour de France. I'm going to check. Tour de France, by the way, is
Ladies and gentlemen, hello
one of the races
and
I'm going to
welcome.
race.
The profile of this
But that
race
should be
is
no
quite
surprise.
flat. Expect a fast pace from the peloton.
I'm going to check the important races for the future videos, and if they are the same, I'll tell you in the next episode, if I remember. I hopefully should do, because I'm going to record it immediately after this one. And I will end it with that episode, because honestly, if everything is the same profile and same race, I don't see the point in continuing on, because it's going to be the same anyways. But I'm going to finish this race because I like to finish what I started, and I started this race, so yeah. But seriously, if every race is going to be 220 something kilometers, with lots of ups and hills but no mountain points and no intermediate sprints, and every stage is exactly the same, then there's no point in racing. It's just... And yes, this is most likely definitely a situation due to my hard drive crashing and me losing the database I had installed. I highly doubt that it's an issue from the database makers or the game makers. I do not blame them at all for the fact that I have the same message over and over again. I think that's... You could say it's my fault, but I would not say that it's my fault since it's just because of the hard drive crashing. But it's a problem on my end, not the game's fault. That's what I'm trying to say here. Also, was that a car just parked in the middle of the road? The fact that I can actually play the same stage over and over again instead of just getting crashed to desktop over and over again, that's actually not bad. That's a good solution to stage missing files. In my opinion. Ideal thing would be not missing files at all, but that's what I get for using a database. I'll get... If I lose at this database, I'll have less files. So then end up like this. Again, it's not crash to desktop, so in my opinion it's better than nothing, but if it is like this for all the races in the future, I might as well just skip ahead, if that's the case, to any races that isn't like this. So I'm going to check the big races, the important races, like the World Championship, which I have no say in if I'm going to race or not, and the important races that I am going to race and have a say in. But I'm going to do it off camera because I don't want to spoil how the season goes. That's just rad, right? Okay, we're getting close. I'm doing my best again to make sure they don't reel me in.
There goes the sprint. The strongmen are giving their all.
That should be enough, again.
This was a great day for him. Nobody could keep up with him.
Right. Come on, last rider.
And just in case you missed them, here are the race highlights.
Right. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to check now if all the races are the same. And if they are, I'll tell you in the next episode and we'll end the series with Catalonia. If not, then I will see you for the next episode for the end of Catalonia. And then I will see you for the next race that is not basically Catalonia. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. And I will see you next time. Take care, everybody.